I'll move over so my photographer can pan over just a little bit more. You can see where they're moving the white truck onto the wrecker. The Worth County Sheriff's Office has confirmed one person has died. This vacant house was the first location to catch fire last night. But neighbors say less than a week ago, the house across the street also caught fire. Larry Wilson Sr. was racing here Saturday night, completing a race when his car went out of control. Pumpkin is just one of the dogs that was impounded by the Best Friends Humane Society. She's been fixed up and now she's ready for adoption. The burglars came through the back porch, climbed on top of the dryer, grabbed these shears to bust out the window to get inside the home. When you sign on the line, make sure you're purchasing the gun for yourself. Making a straw purchase is a federal offense. GBI agents believe the incident between the two happened inside and outside the home. The colder weather is here and people are doing what they can to stay warm. Right now it's about 30 degrees, but it will likely drop down to 21 degrees overnight. Some business owners say panhandlers is just one of the many challenges they face. And I'm at the corner of Westover and Gillianville, where at least 4 new businesses are under construction. Most people in the area said they're happy for more options in town. Reporting in the cold weather, Irisha Jones, WALB News 10. 2 fugitives featured tonight are sitting in the Dougherty County Jail behind me, and 1 is in the Lee County Jail. WALB teamed up with 8 different agencies to catch the area's most wanted, and they're hoping to get more off the streets. The 2 suspects are accused of stealing guns after breaking into a pawn shop this week using a car. Surveillance video shows these burglars ramming right through the front of American Pawn and Jewelry Monday.
And ran straight through here, busted through a gun case that we had, and grabbed 7 guns out of that case.
America's police say the pair was driving a car stolen from the county. Store owner Rocky Hustetler says the suspects were quick to grab what they could, leaving the store with the car still inside.
They were in and out in 28 seconds, so they didn't have a lot of time to take anything. The police response was very quick.
13 hours after the smash and grab, a 16-year-old suspect was caught. Now America's police are looking for 20-year-old Jarquez Smith. They have 3 warrants for his arrest, including a second-degree burglary charge.
Without the surveillance cameras, then they wouldn't have gotten an idea of who it was, I don't think, as quickly.
Broken glass in a boarded-up storefront shows the aftermath of the smash and grab. Hufstetler is immediately making some changes.
We upgraded our security system, and we've got some barriers in the parking lot that will be added in the next day or so.
Only 2 of the 7 stolen Glock handguns were recovered by police. This is one of the bullet holes in the back door from the Friday night shooting that killed Willie Bernard Thomas. His cousin Ambrose King Jr. was inside the home at the time of the shooting.
Because I'm the last person that he spoke to.
Around 7:40, the Tift County Sheriff's Office responded to the shooting at this house in the 3100 block of Hillcrest Circle. They found Thomas shot and he was taken to Tift Regional where he was pronounced dead.
It was just so soon.
In December 2010, Bernard's brother, Andrew Thomas, was shot during a robbery in the same neighborhood.
We've had several shootings in this community, and it's time for the community to come together about this.
Tifton's Vice Mayor Johnny Terrell is a relative of the family. He says this shooting hits close to home.
You know, you could hear about it at another house, but when it hit your house, it's devastating.
Family members say Thomas was shot in the backyard.
Muffled shots that didn't really seem like it came from a gun. And then he walked in maybe about a minute later.
And he was shot.
He told me he was shot.
Despite the loss, the family says they are willing to forgive.
No way I'm bitter at them, you know, because it's a loss for all of us.
So far, no one has been arrested for the shooting of Bernard Thomas. Denise Hayes says she's afraid to go back home now, but she won't stay quiet about the assault. Denise Hayes is still shaken up from the night she encountered Deputy Gilbert.
I was so shocked because, you know, it's supposed to be somebody to serve and protect you, and we had just moved there.
Hayes says she was helping to mediate a situation at a neighbor's home on Dirt Road Friday. Deputies, including Gilbert, were called to the scene. Hayes says she was headed back to her home when Gilbert approached her.
Wanted me to come out to the car, wanted to exchange numbers with me. I told him I was married, I had a husband, and he said he was going to give me the phone number anyway. I went to reach for the phone number. He forced me to touch his private area. I tried to pull back. He kind of manhandled my hand and forced me to do it like twice more.
Hayes reported the incident to authorities. The Randolph County Sheriff's Office asked the GBI to investigate. Deputy Gilbert was arrested Friday and charged with simple battery, false statements, and violation of oath of office. Hayes hopes speaking out would help others.
I want people to know, you know, if something like this happens, don't be scared. They need to stand up to them, you know, take action where justice can be served.
Deputy Gilbert bonded out of jail. Hayes has relocated from Cuthbert until she feels it's safe to move back.
So now I'm staying with my mom and dad.
The Randolph County Sheriff's Office say they cannot comment until the GBI is finished with the investigation. The GBI says the case is still active, but they don't expect more charges. Deputy Gilbert is on paid leave for now. We tried to reach out to him, but we were told we reached the wrong number. More than 24 crashes happened in Albany Tuesday morning, and most of them happened here on the bypass, and that means body shops are busy. Tuesday was a busy day for car accidents, and soon those cars will be in body shops for repairs.
Trying to get everything out that we can now, because I got at least a half a dozen that I know that had wrecks, and that will be coming.
Keith Shy at Keith's Paint and Body Shop says he's had several calls from potential customers needing their cars fixed.
Well, I know 3 of them they slid off the road, and the passenger side got dented, mainly the 2 doors and the fender.
When Shy saw news coverage of the wrecks, he knew he would see an uptick in business.
One of my customers, I saw theirs on the news, and they called me and left me a message, and I called them back and said, yeah, I saw it on the news. It's going the highway to heaven.
Shy says his first wrecked car will come in next week, but first he has to make sure he has enough room for the rush.
So we've been working through the storm because we're trying to play catch up at the same time, and the process slows down because of the cold weather.
The Albany Police Department Traffic Unit says they reported a total of 30 auto accidents because of the slippery roads on Tuesday. Less than half resulted in minor injuries. Walking through several inches of water is nothing new to the Fabry family.
The frustration, it's done it before, and they brought pumps out, which was a huge help.
Parts of Joe Toole Drive in Lee County is now covered in water, even reaching some homes in the neighborhood. Carrying luggage, the Fabrys didn't want to drive their car in the water.
We got out with it, but we didn't want to take a chance with it, so we just figured we'd grab what we need.
They decided to leave while there was still a chance.
Thought it was supposed to rain today and possibly tomorrow as well. So our concern was if we didn't get out today, if it rose, we would all be stranded on that side of the water. And
They say water has been steadily rising since the rain started days ago.
It's been about 4 or 5 inches on the road. Now it's a good 10, 11 inches in the middle of the high point.